On the stage, you need to make a small change. When the flag is clicked, we want to use our events, and we're wanting to broadcast the message play. You'll need to make a new message and call it play. Then, when we receive play, we can switch the backdrop to level 1. Next, we can go into our sprite area and we can remove the default cat sprite. Then we want to upload our boat sprite. A reminder that this should be in the boat race assets. And the first thing we're going to do is make it a size of 50%, put it in direction 0, drag it to the start of the course. We can also change the name to boat. In the costumes area, we can change the first costume to boat, and we can then upload our second costume, which is for when the boat connects with a brown wall, at which point we want it to explode. So let's call that boom. In the code area, we can say when I receive play, and the first thing we're going to do is set it to the start of the course, pointing in the correct direction. We also want it to display the boat sprite rather than the boom sprite. Next, we want it to move continually. So let's drag in a forever block, and then we can say follow the mouse pointer, and to begin, let's move it 2 steps. Now if I click the flag, the sprite is correct and it follows the mouse pointer. If it connects with the mouse pointer though, it goes a bit nuts. To fix this, we need to use an if block, and then in our operators, we're looking for the more than. We're going to change it so that it only moves if it's more than 5 pixels from the mouse. In the sensing area, we have a distance to mouse pointer block, and we can take our 2 steps and put it inside that block. Now when we run the code, if the mouse is by the boat doesn't move. Our next step is to make the boat crash if it connects with a wall. Once again, you need an if block, and this time in the sensing area, we're going to say if it's touching a color, and we can use the eyedropper tool to match the brown color exactly. If it is touching a color, the first thing we want to do is have the boat explode. Then we're going to wait half a second, so that should be 0.5. And then we can switch our costume back to the boat costume. We also want to take them to the start of the course. And the quickest way to do that is to disconnect the blocks, duplicate the coordinates, reconnect the blocks, and send them back to the start. So now if I run my code and I hit the wall, it explodes, waits a tiny bit, and goes back to the start. In the next video, we're going to set things up so that the user can win or lose the game.